Okay, once again, good morning to all. So in the last class, we started off with problems on signal flow graph using the Mason-Gain formula. Okay, and we have solved two problems yesterday. Okay, and today we'll see another two problems. Okay, a little bit modified. Okay, so some changes to previous problem. Okay, the same way we are going to solve. So we'll see. Okay, so this is the third question on that. For the signal flow graph shown in figure, determine the transfer function C of S by R of S using Mason-Gain formula. Okay, so as I told you, first thing what you have to identify the number of paths. Okay, from R of S to C of S, how many paths are there? So identify that first, and then find out how many loops are there. Okay, so try out. I will give 30 seconds time. Quickly look at the figure. So everything is given in G1, okay, here G3, G4, G2, G5, G6, H1, H2, and this is 1, okay. So simple figure, okay, compared to previous one. So how many paths and how many loops? Even you can write it in chat box, okay. So number of forward paths, okay, n how much and how many number of loops, okay. So have it in mind. Okay, so 4 loop, 4 path. Okay, any other answer? So Jnanesh has answered 4 loops and 4 paths. Is there any other answer?
So 4 forward paths.
Yes. And how many loops?
Sir, I'm trying.
Okay.
Three loops.
We have 3 loops. Okay. 3 loops, 4 loops. Fine. We'll go for solving. Inas require much time?
Sir, actually, I didn't understand how to actually find the loops properly. Like, I just have the vivid idea.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine. Okay, we'll tell you. So yesterday I told you, first thing to do is you should know the definition. What is definition of forward path? What is definition of loop? Loop means what? It will start at the same node and it will end at the same node. Okay, it will traverse a path. Okay, not going twice. Okay, it will come to the same path. Okay, same node. Okay, that is loop. So forward path means from R of S to C of S, how many ways are there? Okay, without going in the same path again. Okay, so nodes may be going, but path may be little bit different. One path also different also. Okay, so now here, as everyone told, 4 paths. It is the rightly pointed out. So the first path is the straightforward, right? So you have already done previous class. So one is G1, G2. Okay, 1, G1, G2, 1. So this is your first forward path. Okay. Similarly, second forward path is G3, G4. Okay, so this is your second forward path. Then, as you have pointed out, G3, and you can go in G5, G2, like that you can come. And same way, G1, G6, G4, you can come back. So these are the 4 different paths you have. Okay, this everyone you have understood because everyone correctly answered out. But when it comes to loops, some have told 3 loops, some have told 4 loops. But actually we have 5 loops here. Okay, so just I will tell you what are those. So 2 loops everyone can identify. So this is the one loop, G2 minus H1, and another is G3 minus H2. Okay, so everyone has told that. So the third loop is here. So anywhere you can consider. So it may be this point, right? So that is G5, G6. Okay, so this G5 going to this and again coming back. This is also a loop. Okay, going to a some node and coming back to the same node. This is a loop. Okay, it may not be H1, H2. I told you very earlier only. Okay, so H1, H2 should be there only. No. Okay, so you have to have the starting node is same and end node is same, and it is traversing a path. It is called as loop. So this is the 3 loop. So which is the other 2 loops? Okay, I told you 5 loops.
Minus H1, G6, G4, minus H2, G5, G1.
Yes. Okay. So if I consider this node now, okay, if I consider this node, so it is G1, okay, so then G6,
G6 minus H.
yes, minus H2. This is one loop. And if you consider, I will change the color.
Minus H1, G5,
If I
G6.
consider this node now, so it will go to this G4 minus H1, G6, correct. Okay, so these are the other two loops. So total 5 loops. Then how many two non-touching loops are there here? Non-touching loops. That is the next important thing. We have identified 5 loops now. In that, which are the two non-touching loops? Here up to 5 loops are there. That's why up to 4 non-touching loops chance is there. But only we will get 2 non-touching loop. Only 2 non-touching loop, which is L1 and L2. So if you have considered this as L2, so this loop and this loop are non-touching. They are completely independent of one another. Whereas L3, this is touching both the loops. L4, it is traversing every path. L4 is also going through complete circuit, right? That's why they does not come under that. So only 2 non-touching loop is L1 and L2. So now everything will put over, okay? It's gains and we'll substitute in the formula. Okay, hope you have understood this diagram. So 4 paths, so that only answer written G1, G2, G3, G4, G1, G6, G4, and G3, G5, G2. Okay, individual loops are so G2, H1 and G3, H2, direct one, then G5, G6, middle one, and other 2 loops as I told you, minus G4, H1, G6, minus G1, H2, G6. Everything is written over here. Okay, so now 2 non-touching loops are here, this L1 and L2. Okay, so these are non-touching loops. Just if you multiply these two, minus minus becomes plus. So it is G2, G3, H1, H2. So that's written over here. The 2 non-touching loops are L1, L2. So if you multiply that, you will get this answer. So now you understood. Okay, so now we'll put over everything in the loop determinant. So determinant formula is 1 minus all individual loops. Okay, 5 loops are there, L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4 plus L5. Since here minus, next is alternate plus all two non-touching loops. So if you have many, you will be writing L1, L2 plus L2, L3 plus L3, L4, like that you will be writing. But if you are only one exists, L1, L2, that's why it is there. So here the formula ends. Now substitute everything here. So here minus sign is there in all the loops. Okay, only in G5, G6 you don't have the minus sign. So that's why here, so minus of minus plus comes G2, H1 plus G3, H2. Here L3 is G5, G6 multiplied with minus, it will come minus G5, G6. Then L4 is again having minus sign. So plus G4, G6, H1 will come. And here also it will come plus G1, G6, H2 plus L1, L2. L1, L2 answer is here G2, G3, H1, H2. So this complete answer is your denominator function, okay, determinant, okay, in your transfer function. So now we have to determine delta 1, delta 2, delta 3, delta 4, because 4 paths are there. Accordingly, you have to find the delta 1, delta 2, delta 3, delta 4. So first path, which is the non-touching loop. Second path, which is the non-touching loop. Okay, so like that we have to determine. Okay, so compared to previous problem, here you will not see any non-touching loop. See, if you consider the first path, okay, so in hurry you will say it is L2, L1, they are not touching. But if you take this forward path, here this loop is also touching at this both nodes, and this loop is also touching at this node. Okay, and even L3 is touching at this node. Okay, even the L4 is touching and L5 is touching. So no loops are independent here. So okay, so this is about P1. Similarly, if you consider P2 path also, all the 5 loops are touching here. Okay, so if we consider this loop, it is touching over at this node. If you consider this node, it is touching at 2 nodes. This is touching at this node. Okay, and even the fourth and fifth also it is touching. Then if you consider third loop, not possible. Fourth loop, not possible. Okay, so all the loops are touching all the forward paths. That's why you will have all the values as 1. Okay, so for all the forward paths, all the loops are touching. Hence, delta 1, delta 2, delta 3, delta 4 is equal to 1, as I told you by default, right? In case if it is not there, so you will be writing 1 minus particular loop. Okay, so that is the case here we are considering. Okay, there is no loops are touching the forward paths. Okay, so now just we'll write the formula, Mason gain formula, C of S by R of S summation Pk del K, where K equal to 1 to N. So N is 4 here. So this I have not written, write down that. P1 delta 1 plus P2 delta 2 plus P3 delta 3 plus P4 delta 4 by delta. So delta 1, delta 2, delta 3, delta 4 is 1. That's why just if you write the P1, P2, so it will come the answer. So C of S by R of S equal to G1, G2 plus G2, G3. Something I have made mistake here. So it is just a mistake. What will be it is, just look at G1, G2, G3, G4 it is. Okay. So this will be G4, make correction. Okay, in the notes also. G3, G4 plus G1, G4, G6 plus G2, G3, G5. Denominator is delta function, which we have determined 1 plus G2, H1 plus G3, H2 minus G5, G6 plus G4, G6, H1 plus G1, G6, H2 plus G2, G3, H1, H2. So this is your overall transfer function. See, it is compared to block diagram reduction, it is consuming less time, right? And also it is perfectly. So only thing is very first how you identify the forward paths and loops. Okay. So this is about the problem 3. So now we'll consider one more problem. So far what you have considered is you have G1, H1 like that. So it may not be like that only. It can be a value also. Like gains will be written in 2, 3 numbers like that, or S will be there because it is a S domain network. So S function also may come. Okay. In that case also you have to find out. Okay. So it is one of the time it is asked in the exam. So you'll consider that problem. Okay. So this is the problem. Find C of S by R of S for the signal flow graph shown in figure using Mason's gain formula. Okay. So it is a recent 17 scheme paper they have asked it. Okay. So R of S, this is C of S. Okay. So this is the R of S and this is C
Four
of
forward
S.
paths.
Okay, identify that. So here this is also a node. Okay, here this is also a node. So the difference to previous problem is here you have the numbers. Okay, that is what I am telling. There is no GH here. There are numbers are there and there are S functions. Okay. Identify, don't worry. So loops you identify, 2 non-touching loops you identify. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5. Okay. Okay, how many loops are there here?
0.
No loops exist here, right?
So no loops.
Okay. Fine. So there are 6 paths. So we'll see if the answer is correct or not. Okay. So there are 6 paths are there here. Okay. So to add the same path, I have rewritten here R of S to C of S. It is there in the shape. So just it is made straight. Okay. No changes. So just rearrange the flow graph. Okay. So 1, 3, 6, 1 you had. Okay. Just a minute. So this 1, 3, 6, 1. So this is one path. Okay. So then the bottom one, another path, 1, 2, 5, 1. Next 1, 4, 7, 1. This is the straight 3 paths. Okay. So then you have, so this one, okay, 2, 1 by S plus 1, 6, this path. Okay. So another is this one, 3, 1 by S plus 1, 7. And another one is, so 2, 1 by S plus 1, 1 by S plus 1, 7. Okay. So this is the 6th path you have. Okay. So just we are multiplying and writing their numbers. Okay. If you are able to write from this only, no need to write this re-diagram. So it is written. Okay, just to simplify. Okay, so the various forward paths. So just multiplied their values. So 1, 3, 6, 1. This is the straight path. The answer is 18 here, right? So then you have 1, 4, 7, 1. 7 4s are 28. 28 is the answer. Then you have bottom 2, 5, 1. Okay, so it is 10. So next you have 1, 2, 1 by s plus 1, 6. 2 into 6, 12 by s plus 1 will come. So another will come 3, 7. 21 by s plus 1. And then you have 2, 7. 14 by s plus 1 square. Okay, the remaining 3 also I'm telling now only. See here, 1 into 3 into 1 by s plus 1, 7. 21 by s plus 1. 12 by s plus 1 and 14 by s plus 1 square. So there are no feedback loops. So determinant value is delta. As I told you, no feedback loops. By default value is 1 because the formula comes 1 minus L1, L2 like that. So L1, L2 is 0. So it is 1. Okay. Similarly, delta 1, delta 2 also not coming because no loops are there. So delta 1, delta 2, delta 3, delta 4, delta 5, delta is also 1. Okay. No loops are existing. Hence, so it is all values are 1. Okay. So then according to Mason's gain formula, so output is y of s or c of s by r of s. Some cases they will give y of s by u of s. Okay, input is u, output is y. Some cases they will give c, r anyhow. Okay, so that is the transfer function. So just you have to substitute in the formula. So now I have not written the formula. You write one more step there. Okay, summation k equal to 1 to 6. Pk delta k. So then expand that for 6 forward paths, which will come as P1 delta 1 plus P2 delta 2 plus P3 delta 3 plus P4 delta 4 plus P5 delta 5 plus P6 delta 6 by delta. Okay. So delta and delta 1 to delta 6 values are 1. Okay. So that's where denominator will come. Only whatever you have multiplied that you have to add it. Okay. So it is 18 plus 28 plus 10, 21 by s plus 1, 12 by s plus 1 plus 14 by s plus 1 square. So you have to take the LCM here and you have to write it, simplify, and you have to write it in a quadratic equation form. Okay, so don't keep the answer in this manner. Simplify this further. So this is the calculation. Okay, I have written maybe direct here. Okay, so just what you are doing. So this value is how much? 28 plus 10, 38 plus 18 for 56. Okay, so all these three together it is 56. Okay, so these three. And what is the denominator? It is s plus 1 square will be your LCM. Okay, so this will be multiplied here with 56. Then at 21 and 12, these are both s plus 1 is common here. Okay, you can consider 21 plus 12 is 33. Okay, directly 33 by s plus 1. So already one s plus 1 is there. So s plus 1 square, here one more s plus 1 will come in the numerator. Okay, so 33 into s plus 1 will come, plus 14 will come. Okay, so constant is only 14. So then we will expand that 56 into s plus 1 square is there. So that's what the step I am writing next. 56 s plus 1 square plus 33 s plus 1 plus 14 by s plus 1 square. So now we'll expand the denominator part. Okay, so s plus 1 square means what? S square plus 2s plus 1. Okay, a plus b whole square. Okay, then 33s plus 33 and plus 14. Okay, so now we will club all the s square terms. 56 s square. Okay, then s terms will club 56 into 2s. How much it is? 112, I think, right? So 112s plus 33s is there. So you have to club this. So it is 145. Okay, so don't confuse my words. It is 145s plus constant 56 plus 1 56. You would have written one more step here, but I have skipped it. Okay, so you can, if you are not following, you can write one more step. So 56 will come when you expand this, plus here 33 plus 14 is there. Okay, so together 56 plus 33, it is 89. 89 plus 14, it is 103. Okay, so that is the final answer divided by s plus 1 square. So this is your final answer. Okay, so this is about the problem. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. Both the problems as well as yesterday's two problems. Okay, so yeah, I hope it is clear to you. So the next problem, if I consider, it will be in between. Okay, so that's why what I will do, I will take it in the next class itself. It is based on the system equations. Okay, so system equations are given, so from that you have to calculate the block diagram. Okay, so 11:55, still I have 10 minutes time, I can consider. Okay, I will go for that problem. So these are the steps, okay, for that problem: construction of signal flow graphs from system equations. Okay, so the first step is, if you are given the equations, so represent each variable by a separate node. Okay, variables, okay, intermediate, R of s, C of s, okay, or if it is in the electric circuits, it may be V of s, I1 of s, I2 of s, like that. Okay, so these variables you have to consider as a separate node. Then use the property that value of the variable represented by a node is an algebraic sum of all the signals entering at that node to stimulate the equations. Okay, so algebraic sum should be equal. Okay, so that we consider, and we'll connect the nodes to the branches. Then coefficients of the variables in the equations are to be represented as the branch gains. If you are considering 2 into I1 of s, then 2 will be your branch gain. Okay, that you have to write above the arrow mark. Okay, and finally show the input and output variables separately to complete the signal flow graph. Separate it means multiply with 1. Okay, so separate it R of s or U of s. Okay, so these are the 4 steps. We'll be constructing the signal flow graph for a given system equation. I have one problem in this category, so that I will consider with these steps. Okay, and then we'll do the Mason gain formula, will apply for that. Okay, so it is also asked recently, January 20. Okay, last year paper. Okay, for the system represented by the following equations, find the transfer function.
Last year there was no papers, no?
It was their paper, back paper. Okay, so December 19, January 20, it is the third sem time, so back paper. Okay, July paper was the actual regular paper, then January is not there, now it is July. Okay, so almost 3 sem paper back. So recent one. Okay, last paper that I am telling. Okay, for the system represented by the following equations, find the transfer function x of s by u of s. Okay, so lockdown started from March, right? March 20. Okay, so till their exams, everything were smooth, right? So that time it is conducted. Okay, by signal flow graph technique. So these are the 3 system equations they have given. Okay, the x of t equal to x1 of t plus b3 into u of t, or then x1 of t. Okay, x1 dash of t, it is x1 dash means what? It is a differentiation equivalent to dx1 by dt. Okay, dx1 of t by dt, that is the single prime. Okay, that is the meaning, which is equal to minus a1 x1 plus x2 plus b2 u of t. This is the second system equation. Third one, x2 dash of t. x2 dash again meaning dx2 by dt. Okay, dx2 of t by dt. So how many variables are there? You can identify from this only. Okay, so it is dt. So how many variables you have? So here u of t will be your input. Okay, and x2 may be your output. Okay, so you'll see that later, verify. Then x1, okay, will be your intermediate signal, x1 x2, like that. Okay, so now we'll go through that same method procedure. Okay, 4 steps what I have told you. We'll do it for the steps. One by one we'll do. The integration is represented by 1 by s in Laplace transform. Hence, what we'll do, this is directly written. Okay, Laplace equation you have to write of that. Okay, x of t is x of s. What will happen? Okay, differentiation what will happen? So it will become integration like that. So 1 by s in Laplace transform. Integration is 1 by s. Differentiation is multiplied by s. Okay, so 1 by s x1 dash is x1. So you know that x1 dash is a differentiation. If you take integration, you will get x1. Okay. So in Laplace domain, so 1 by s is written. So then similarly 1 by s x2 dash is equal to x2. So this is required to write the flow here. Okay. So x of t is your output here. Okay. So how to write that, we'll tell you. And this is u of t. So what is your first equation now based on this?
Sir, actually, I didn't understand this, the 1 by S thing.
Yeah, I have not completed the explanation. Okay, let me complete it and then we'll ask the doubt. Okay, so first thing you have to understand the steps. Okay, so represent each variable. What are the variables you have there? X1, x2, u of t in the equations. Okay, and along with there are some what you have coefficients like beta 1, beta 2, a1. Okay, they are nothing but the coefficients. Okay, and they are nothing but the branch gains. And we'll use the property that is algebraic sum. Means what? Equations should be satisfied. That is the case. The three equations equal to sign is there, no? So that means the three signals should be get added over there. Okay. And finally, we'll make the input output. It looks like a final signal flow graph. So now for that, what I have considered here, x1 dash t is there, x2 dash t is there. So this in Laplace domain meaning, so if integration, okay, if x1 of t means what? If x1 of t, if you do differentiation, it is dx1 by dt, right? The reverse way, if the x1 of dash means what? X1 is nothing but what? Integration of x1 dash. Okay. So from the differentiation, if you want to get just x1 means you have to do integration. So integration in Laplace transform means 1 by s, right? Property, integration property in Laplace domain. Okay. So that we have considered. So now based on that, we'll start from output side. Okay, because x of t is output and u of t is our input. Okay. So at input, okay, u of t, it will be multiplied by beta 3. This is the branch gain here. And for x of t, it is coming from x1 of t, intermediate signal. X1 of t, there is a forward path. Okay. I have to shift the slides again and again. So see here, x of t is the output. Okay. So, and u of t is the input. And there is a beta 3 times u of t. So that's why this is a forward path with the branch gain is beta 3. And it is also having x1 of t with 1. Okay, there is nothing is there means 1. Okay, so coming from x1. We are going in reverse manner constructing. Okay. So this much we have completed. So I have to remove every time. That's the problem. So next what I have, x1 dash of t. X1 dash of t equal to minus a1 x1. So plus x2 plus beta 2 u of t. So how it is written? So x1 is here, x1 of t. So just satisfying the algebraic sum. So the x1 dash of t is previous one. So which is nothing but beta 2 times u of t. One is this path. Then x2 plus x2. And then minus a1 x1 of t. This is a feedback now. Okay, coming from x1 means reverse path, right? It should be shown as feedback. So then we'll consider the x2 path. So x2 path, so what you are having? Okay, so next you have x2 and then x2 dash. Okay. So x2 dash you have a2 x1. Okay. And then b1 u of t. So here, when I construct this only three signals, so this path it will be coming empty. Okay, so which path? X1 dash to X1, what is the relation? Okay, and X2 dash to X1 dash, what is the relation? Okay, so this path was missing. To fill that path, this equation was taken. Okay, from X1 dash, how you get X1, and X2 dash, how you get X2. Okay, so that is what 1 by S is the factor there. So that's why it is filled over here. Remaining all, it will come from equation. Now X2 dash from the equation, which is beta 1 times U of t, okay, plus minus A2 into X1 of t. See here, only 2 you have. Okay, so this is something called as reverse engineering. Okay, so you have 3 equations. One is X of t coming from X1 of t and U of t with B3. Then X1 dash of t is minus A1 X1 coming from X1. Okay, that is X1 is in front. Okay, and X2 coming from previous one and from input U of t. And third one, X2 dash of t is minus A2 X1. X1 it is coming as a feedback, and beta 1 U of t. So now when you write these only 3 equations, these 2 will not be filled. It will be empty will come, and this will become empty. Okay, so to fill this, so we have taken this. Okay, so integration of a differentiation is nothing but the variable itself. Again, integration of a differentiation is a variable. Okay, so from that we have multiplied here 1 by S, 1 by S. So now what are the variables now? U of t, X2 dash, X2, X1 dash, X1, X. Okay, so these are the 5 variables, and these are the coefficient beta 1, beta 2, beta 3, A1, A2. Okay, and these are the algebraic relation where you have more than 2 signals. No, it is satisfying the algebraic summation. Okay, so this is how signals are constructed here. Okay, so signal flow graph is constructed now. So now this signal flow
So
graph,
that U of t, where is it? U of t is 1 by S, right?
U of t is 1 by S. Why? U of t is input.
Sir, all the time if they give,
All the
yes.
not clear your
Sir, I
voice.
didn't get in. Sir, all the
Yeah.
Sir, all the like if we get any like this kind of problems, it will always be from X2 dash 1 by S and X2 t like that.
Actually, I told you, no, this one problem recently given, I tried to solve it. Okay, always not like that. Okay, always not like that. We have to do trial and error. Okay, I didn't do it directly. I have taken this X of t. Okay, I tried with I took X2 of t, maybe the final output I took it. Okay, then I took X1 of t. Like that, I have made trial and error, but I could not satisfy anything. So finally, I fit this answer. Okay, so if you see here, it is nowhere it is breaking the equations, and nowhere it is breaking the rules. Okay, so since I have worked out this problem and I come across, so I can say this is the answer. Okay, but when there is a new question comes, you have to do in that manner only, trial and error. Okay, it is consuming more time, so such type you have to avoid. You have to go for OR questions that time. Okay, so but to show you this topic, okay, I don't have multiple questions on this category. Okay, so I want to show you construction of signal flow graph from system equations. When I went through the university question paper, I got one question. Okay, and that I tried to solve it, and that's how I have presented here. Okay, so how these 3 equations. Okay, to understand it, you have to go through it. Okay, you have to you could not go for my answer, you itself you have to write down. Okay, so go through these 4 steps and then try to write it. So see, is you getting some other signal flow graph other than that, then we will go with that. One thing is the algebraic summation, whatever these equations are satisfying, it should not be avoided. Okay, and then the answer should come correct. Okay, it should match. Okay, rules should not be broken. So this is trial and error I have done, and I have presented the signal flow graph. It will not come so easily when you try to solve it first time. Okay, so that's I think your doubt. Okay, so I took it, worked out, and finally I got this picture. Okay, so this is the U of t and X of t, and from X of t it will come from X1 of t, and X1 of t comes from its differentiation as integration. 1 by S is shown here. Okay, even you can take the reverse path also. How you get X1 of t to X1 dash of t? Multiply by S. So are you satisfying that equation? You have to try. Okay. Then x2 of t. Okay. So nothing is there. It is no signals are coming here, right? So only this one path is coming and here going out from here. Just it is shown x2 in the equations. So to fill that, so x2 dash to x2, how you have to get 1 by s, right? Integration you have to make. Okay. Integration means in Laplace domain 1 by s. Okay, then this is our given. B1 part is given, B2 part is given, B3 part is given. All things are satisfied with equation. Even A1, A2 also satisfied. Only thing is they have just mentioned in the equation at x1 dash of t is equal to x2 plus beta 2 u of t minus A1 x1 of t. That's it they have given. Okay, so where to place this x2 of t, you have to make trial and error. Okay, so this is the signal flow graph. I want you to go through. Okay. In the next class we will continue this. Okay, so tomorrow off, so work out